Yeah, Sandeep, you can join in our English batch first. First of all, you have to join in our English batch. Let me introduce our Rinku Singh Rahi sir. I think Rinku sir, where he is, I have to invite Rinku sir. Fine. Chalo. Yes. Yeah. Hope Rinku is with us. Right?
Yeah,
Rinku, you can. Yes, you can unmute and please.
Voice clear, sir?
Yeah, your voice is coming up, but where it is? I want to just. Yes. Where is Rinku? You can switch on your video, Rinku.
Okay. Sure.
So that I can fix the pin. Yeah. Yeah, fine. That's great. Yeah. I'm so glad to invite Rinku Singh Rahi, sir. Really amazing personality, and there are no words actually. Manam cheppalemo. Nothing can asal manam. Adi mana valla kaadandi. Nenu cheptunnan kada, it's not possible to us. Even we can't do that anpistuntundi. That's his greatness, his highness, his the perseverance or commitment to his values. The person who got, see. అవినీతి పైన పోరాటం చేస్తూ ఓకే అతను భౌతిక దాడులను ఫేస్ చేస్తూ మనమైతే వన్ థ్రెటనింగ్ ఫోన్ కాల్ వి సింప్లీ కాంప్రమైజ్ వై షుడ్ ఐ ఫేస్ దిస్ థ్రెట్ రైట్ బట్ హియర్ he faced the threat and also he got the whatever the attacks they did అతను ఎలా అయ్యాడో చూసారా see ఒక్కసారి చూడండి this is his personality, his situation when he was attacked. Punarjanma, this is, yeah, maro janma janminchi, now he is again, he didn't stop it. He continued his fight against corruption. He continued his efforts to improve himself. What we do generally, whenever we get anything, a small failure in our life, we simply escape from there. We simply say that, no, na valla gaadi ayipoyindi. Already I got failure. But see, the life gave him a tough task, tough challenge. But he raised again. Atanu setback kaakunda malli set cheskoni paiki rise ayipoyi. Now he got 683 rank in civil services examination. Inka bhagakaramana vishayamu, so sad thing to share here. Definitely I am ready to share that. He got less marks in interview. Less marks in interview. ఈ సందర్భంగా నేను యూపీఎస్సీని కూడా క్వశ్చన్ చేసే ఒక డేర్ చేస్తున్నాను ఎందుకంటే I want to question UPSC also. I don't know what happened in the interview, but how he answered whatever that, put it aside, but he got 110 marks in interview. Enduku inta hard work chesi inta tanu prove cheskunnadu. He proven his commitment. Generally in interview, what do we test? We test the personality. We don't test the knowledge. We test the personality, a person's commitment, person's values. Already he is proven with that personality test in his career. But again, UPSC, really, I'm so sad to say that UPSC could not recognize him properly. 110 మార్కులు వేస్తే కనీసం అప్పటికే he got rank. If he was given at least 150, 160 marks, he would have been in top 100 or top 10 rank. ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఒక్కరు ర్యాంకర్ గా మంచి ర్యాంక్ లో ఉన్నా కానీ సొసైటీకి ఏం మెసేజ్ పోతుంది? ఇది మన ప్రభుత్వం ఎవరికి రెస్పెక్ట్ ఇస్తుంది, ఎవరిని హక్కును చేర్చుకుంటుంది అని ఒక మెసేజ్ వెళ్ళేది. బట్ వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్ హియర్? Now at least he got some rank so that we are able to discuss about him. At least we are able to get some inspiration from him. If we didn't get any rank in this field, definitely we would have missed a great personality to discuss about him. అతని గురించి తెలుసుకోవడానికి ఒక అద్భుతమైన వ్యక్తిని మనం మిస్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళమండి. A great fight, a great commitment, ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనం మిస్ అయ్యేవాళ్ళం. ఇప్పుడు we can take that inspiration from him. See, this is the situation when he was attacked. Now see, still he proven that. He went interview with some good mains marks, and at the age of 40, with multiple one kind of ఏమంటారు దివ్యాంగ అంటారు కదా. Yes, definitely. ఆయన పుట్టినప్పటి నుండి దివ్యాంగ కాదు. He got this all because of his commitment, because of his values, because of his perseverance, and because of his ఇది సొసైటీకి దేశానికి సర్వీస్ అండి. So sad to see that. See how he used to be. 7 rounds కాల్పులు అండి. యూపీలో కాల్పులు జరిపారు. మనం ఎవడన్నా కొడదానికి వస్తే పారిపోయే బ్యాచ్ ఉంటారు ఒక్కొక్కరు. నాకేమొచ్చింది, వాట్ ఐ గెట్ ఇఫ్ ఐ సేవ్ గవర్నమెంట్ మనీ, వాట్ వుడ్ ఐ గెట్? నాకేం రాదు కదా, నేనెందుకు నా లైఫ్ ను రిస్క్ చేయాలి? బట్ హీ డిడ్ దాట్. Salute to these type of great personalities. So sad to see UPSC's whatever that. Anyway, వాళ్ళు ఏమనుకున్నారో తెలియదు కానీ he got how he looks before and after. See, this is a handsome personality for physically, but see his inner commitment. ఉక్కు నరాలు, ఇనుప కండరాలు అంటారు కదా, ద ఐరన్ హార్ట్ హీ హ్యాస్. దృఢమైన బలమైన సంకల్ప బలం అండి. ఆ సంకల్పం ముందు ఈ ఐఏఎస్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ వచ్చినా గానీ తక్కువే. ఇట్ ఈస్ లెస్ టు హిమ్ ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ హీ గెట్స్ ఫస్ట్ ర్యాంక్ ఆల్సో. Salute. Thank you, Rinku. Really, it's amazing to know about your when we met in Delhi. I didn't think that much issue. I didn't discuss. I didn't go through these all stories. But when you got this service, then only I started searching about you. What happened this? Before, when we were discussing about interview related things, I didn't know that much. But the UPSC people, they should have known that. I invite you really with great pride to see you here. Please guide our students in their preparation for civil services, and also their motivational purpose is more important. The commitment towards the society, towards the nation, that's more important. That's really great. Thank you. You can unmute, and I think the video is side. Meeru okkasari videos. Yes. You can unmute yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And good afternoon, all.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. Here they are sending so many messages about you, sir. Really, one message is here. I'm really glad to attend this session. I'm exciting to see sir directly. That's amazing, sir, for me. Madhu is saying message. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great to see.
I'm very thankful to you to provide me as such a wonderful platform to interact with us as such a wonderful students.
Yes. Yeah. First of all, Rinku, we want to know what happened, how you prepared for your UP job, and what happened there. After that, how you started preparation for civil services, then your civil services preparation strategies while working. That thing, first of all, that's we are expecting. Yeah.
Actually, my journey started from when I completed my study. Actually, either earliest because as I was from a finance, I was having some financial constraints, so I could not have the equal possibility to call other persons, students. So after that, I could not clear EPSC in those times, and I cleared my EPPCS exam of 2004, where I posted because of that I posted in Muzaffarnagar in EP in 2008. So after as I joined, as my plan was to come here, was that just to serve the nation. I was not looking just for the job. Because just to get a salary or all the things, or the perks and like corruptions, all the things, I was not having any dream of that. My ultimate aim was to serve the nation, and whatever capacity I got, I had to serve. So when I joined it, ultimately I was dreaming for the civil services as usual aspirants. So when I joined this UPPC, Uttar Pradesh Public Service Commission post, District Social Welfare Officer, I found some lot of corruptions there. And there was a dilemma before me too. What should I do? Some seniors were guiding me that I'm to concentrate only on the preparation. If I get the higher post, I can do much better things. But my challenge before me was that I have to console myself that if I'm not doing my duty very well here, how can I expect myself to do in higher positions? So I was just doing my duty as it was my duty to expose the corruption and to stop the corruption, especially to become the voice of not voiceless persons. My voice is clear or not?
Yes, it's absolutely fine.
I think I am having some little bit difficulty in the voice. So if there is an issue,
it's good.
You can ask me again.
Yeah.
So when there was this dilemma before me, I chose the path of my duty. And as usual, as I was getting less marks on those time in the mathematics, so I had to change my optional. I chose Pali for that time in 2009. But I got attacked. As you all of you know, 7 bullets award was there, 3 in my head and 4 in the other body. Attack was not so much important for me, but the phenomenon after that I could survive after such a fatal attack. It is really just a gift for me for my honesty. I always say that this is my second birth, and I feel that this is that's the reward for the honesty. And one more thing, that every person works for the reward. Work first, then get the reward. But I was rewarded first, then I have to prove myself for that, that I deserve for that reward. That is my life, what I got. Now come the question again, what you asked, that what are difficulties? Actually, doing job very dutiful, with dutifulness. They are two different things. As I have to prove myself that honesty is worthiness for the society. Actually, when we come in the system, we find that if you are honest, then you are the just hindrance in the for the system working. So I have to take the honesty above that level, so that honesty can provide the alternative to the corrupt system. So I have to work very diligently and work more than whatever other my colleague officers are doing. With that, I had to devote much of the time towards the job, and I had very less time for the other things. Now came my family and social life. So I had to take time from the family and social life for the study, whatever I could have. So this was a major challenge for me to have to balance between the job and this study. And I'm thankful to my friend circles and who always motivate my family persons who always motivated me to come for this one. And this was a scenario. There was some even as I recall that there were some instances like in 2020 and other years when I had to choose one thing, either my success or the output of the job. There was a very big dilemma before me, as whatever we study in a case study, such type of dilemma I faced many times. And I'm thankful to my circumstances who always promoted me to go for the only duty, whatever I study, whatever I study or I read in books, I could follow those things. So this is really very happiness for me because of that thing. So I will ask request all of the student aspirants to utilize the time. Actually, we always see that we can study after the job. Okay, you can do it, no doubt. But what my feeling is that if you are very if you are honest person or honest officer, then you will have very difficulty to survive, to balance between those two things. So my request to all aspirants who are not having a job at the moment is to work hard, work brilliantly, so that you can get success at one hand. So that you must utilize your time as you are not going again. And if you are in job, then surely you will have difficulties and challenges will be there. But there's one saying that if you are having higher difficulties in your struggle or in your journey to the success, that means the more difficulty you are having, more voice you will have after success. Your success will be having high voice, high noise. So if you are having difficulties in your journey of success, journey toward the success, then you must enjoy it. That you are going to create some history in your journey. So this is the thing, and this if there's other questions, I would like to have.
Yeah, fine. So we have so many questions because really, your answers are definitely important for us. Because the first question I myself wanted to ask you, what made you to fight against corruption? Because generally in this Kali Yuga, everyone is thinking their own selfish, their own safety, their own welfare. Then only they think about the society. But you have chosen that great brave step and you faced it. So didn't you think about your family? Didn't you think about your personal situations? Which thing motivated you to go against the corruption?
Exactly. And at the root of this thing comes when I decided to come for this job. When I was planning for the civil service examination, my first motto was to serve the society as I got. And there are some incident in my life. Actually, my grandmother has had seen several magic conditions. I was grown up with those stories. As my father was about 10 years old, so my grandfather got expired because of illness. So my grandmother was expelled from her house, and they have to survive in a very misery condition. So whenever I heard those stories, I was of a view that if there would have been any good officers, honest officers, then their condition might have been changed little differently. They might have got some opportunity, but several schemes are there. So I was having very close relation with those people who are on the deprived side. So when I got this opportunity, actually, so with all of this, I was grown up, and so whenever I decided for the civil service, man, what was to serve, and this was honestly. So honesty was rooted in those things, like from the grown up in the childhood. Even I encountered corruption several times. So I was always dreamed of for the change of the table. Even I remember in our class 10th or 11th or 12th, when I encountered one district social welfare officer for the scholarship, we went for the scholarship. Well, then he told that system is not good, so we are not able to do. Then I told him that you people are making the system dirty like this. So I got this philosophy. And ultimate challenge come before me when I was actually posted in my post. Then even I knew very well that before attack about 3 to 4 days before the attack, I was offered by my accountant that I will be provided whatever I want, that means the bribe, but I had to take leave for the 8 days only.
Okay.
Medical leave is very normal things in the government services.
Okay.
So there was when I consulted my seniors, I don't tell that what is the wrong in it. If I'm taking leave, at least you can survive. Actually, I was knowing that I could be attacked.
Oh.
These things that before the attack, I was clear, very much clear that I would be attacked.
You know that?
Because when I there was my college friends, when I discussed with them, there was an incident of threat, there was an incident of bribe, there was incidents of cancellation, there was incidents of attempt to transfer. Several complaints were there. Then there was only one thing left, that was the attack. I visualized the scene of the Tiringa movie when some DIG or like that person was attacked upon, and they planned for the one thing that when they planned for when the officer is without any arms or without any security. So I was planning for that I should not be keep myself without any security. So when my accountant offered me this thing, and I was very clear that I could be attacked upon. Then my dilemma, there was dilemma before me, but I got one thing with me, that is soldier without uniform. I found that I am not army person, I am not a soldier like the military, but I am the civil officer, trustee of the government money, public money and public trust, what I am endowed to have. So I am the soldier without uniform. That thing kept me analyzing from the point of view of the soldier who is on the border. I asked myself that if any enemy come to the border and ask that soldier on the border to quit from the border for some days, can he do? He will never think of that. I was having one side of point of view of my colleague officer and senior officer, that was just have the middle path, do whatever you can do, and another was with me the that soldier type of thing. So I found myself as a soldier without uniform. So, and about the family, undoubtedly that there was very, because I was I don't know, I was only only the person who was in the government job of my time. So I was not having so much financial condition good enough for my family so that they could have survived. But I was very clear that my action is for the lakhs of people who can deprived of their right if I'm not taking my right decision. So my family versus lakhs of people. I chose lakhs of people, and I was very optimistic with the society that if I get murdered in this thing, then the society and my friends circle and all they are those persons will take care of my family. Even I discussed with some friends too that if I get something like that, what will happen? And after the attack, I got insurance so as to avoid this type of any financial constraints in life if I get murdered or like the things.
Yeah, that's superb. And here one more. Please ask questions. మీరు అందరూ క్వశ్చన్స్ అడగొచ్చండి. మీరు నిజంగా మీ మనసులో ఉంటుందండి, మనందరి మనసులో కూడా ఉంటుంది, నిజంగా ఇంత ధైర్యం చేస్తామా? Generally we too get some kind of doubt that do we really dare like this? So what is the reason behind this? What is that the purpose, the motto, how he decided to dare his life, kada? So yes. Yeah, Manoj, that's right, whatever you are saying. If sir smile is enough that he could go through these all pains and sufferings and overcame, and now he's smiling. after this success, that's giving us more strength. Here some Madhu is asking question is, I want to know what is sir's strength to face this much of struggle, obstacles, even after these attacks also, he dared to join in more bigger position in civil services in government sector. That's I want to know his mindset. What was his mindset towards his attitude towards the society after getting attacks also? That's
actually my strength, I can say, that is the acceptance of my very clear vision about the honesty. I have no doubt about my vision, what my vision is, because if my vision is clear, then actually what this situation can be dealt with the when I got attacked, when I came up again. Doctors were afraid that I could have the trauma in my mind, trauma or like the shock in my mind or like that thing. As I was much aware of the things that I could have attacked, and that was my the decision, and it was not only accidental decision. Being honest to any cost was my very determined decision. So this was the strength that I was have clear vision. There was nothing like that that could have diverted me. And after that, since it was my, and one more thing I would like to add here, as I got the reward of my life as a second birth, I find that no reward can be more than this. Since I am rewarded by the nature with such a wonderful gift, so my determination towards the honesty got strengthened. And then day by day, I am facing the difficulty. I'm getting more strengthened towards honesty, because I find that with honesty I can have difficulties, but the love and the support and the satisfaction, whatever I am going to have, I'm having with all these days, which strengthened me even towards the study and kept me motivated towards the study, all the things, despite of several difficulties. So these are the my strength, whatever I got from this honesty.
That's great. And sir, actually, yeah, we come to know that you got less marks in interviews, so that we want to know about your interview experience in UPSC. What type of questions they asked? Did they really ask about this attack and your disability related the reasons? And did they appreciate you in the interview, or what kind of situation was there in the interview?
Actually, in interview, some questions were factual and
yeah. Few questions are factual, and please share some questions which you faced. Did they ask opinion-based questions? Yeah, sir, I think it's in. I think it's in Rinku. You can unmute, no problem. Now you can, yeah. I think you are in mute. You can unmute, Rinku Singh. Yeah, you can unmute first of all. I think I'll give you that.
yes, please.
Yes, now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Sorry.
No, sir.
In interview, overall experience was that I was expecting more than the average marks, because my interview was more than good enough, more than average, because some questions related to very factual questions like who won in the France and like that I missed upon. Some factual questions I missed. One question I got confused, but I later on take up. And after that, the questions were like that: why coachings are necessary in the UPSC, why honest people are required, and like that, why social welfare officers seems as the like having the several allegations. What do you think about this? So interview was very average, more than average, but I think because of my age and attempts on other things, whatever it could have been, they might have not find me suitable for this current services.
Mhm.
So since whatever is there, but whatever I got, I'm thankful to them. At least they gave me some marks. They didn't
At
give me
least
so much marks.
you got into service, and at least now you got rank and able to say to the society that I proven. Otherwise, your story would not have been in the news, and we won't have chance to see you. That's really
Exactly.
at least thankful to them.
And
Sir, we are started to
university,
take.
university just like the unexpected thing, whatever we expect and all the things. Because what I feel that even the interview board is also not trained one. So we can have the very objective evaluation of anyone. Within half an hour, because I have also, as I'm on the some institution of the government of UP, we also feel that how can a person with the on the seat can evaluate the other person within half an hour?
Yeah,
It is very challenge before them more than us.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
I can say that they have also very less time to evaluate another person. Whatever they think of, and with the such huge love, what I'm hearing, if they have, they could see these videos and other things, they could have analyzed that whatever they have done.
Yes,
If
exactly.
they find so.
Yeah. And you know that who attacked on you, did you take any revenge on them, or how did you fight against them? Did you continue that, or did they get any punishment from the government?
Actually, as I was attacked upon, and I'm the only, I found that I'm the one of the person who could survive such attack.
Yeah.
Every time honest get murdered.
Yeah.
So my one challenge before me was to have the real fight for such a person. Actually, there are two cases. One is a criminal case, and one is the case related to a scam.
Okay.
On the side of criminal case, if I were lost, there were other things. Like I have seen the cases of Sapinath Dubey sir, Manjunath sir. After that, one of my senior was there, not in the IPS sir. He was my senior in the during preparation, who was attacked in the Morena. So I have all seen all the cases. I found one thing that why these honest people are get murdered, attacked upon. Why they are attacked? So I wanted to actually getting attacked was some negative thing for me. Why it is so? Because it was just demoralizing the others to get honest. Actually, so I wanted to find a solution that how can we ensure the system that if any person is there, he is not threatened with such a life threatening. I tried to find out. So I found one thing: whenever there is corruption and exposure to corruption, usually the corrupt people find that evidences of the corruption is only with the one officer, one person, and they find one more thing that if they kill that person, murder that person, that means their whole corruption scenario will be hidden. What will happen? Only the criminal case will go on, so that they can find some loophole in the law, so to avoid themselves. This was the scenario what I found. So after the attack, I was having two type fight. One is the criminal, and one was the scam. On the side of the criminal, at the time when there was the DM and SSP sir who were having a very emotional relation with me at that time, because I was attacked before them. They were having very good. They had very good actions against these criminals. After that, system was bribed upon. They were bribed, and system was very against me. So with the time, criminal case was got diluted little bit. Even my friends and who were the just the testimony of this case, who have to provide the evidences, they just got side to the criminals. Even my lawyers was bribed. even very senior officers were bribed. So ultimately, I got when there was a decision of the case, I got 1 day before that this case has already been decided in their favor because of bribing. I cannot name here because of the code of conduct who got bribed. So I informed to the Honorable High Court and other officers to skip that judgment. But judgment was done. Whatever I found the news, same judgment was there after 1 day. On the other side, as I was, you will be very surprised to know that when I was attacked in 2009, my case was very much hidden. It was so much that even my case, when I this scam, nobody was there to expose this, to bring this scam on the surface. So I tried with this RTI, but I was not provided the information, even my colleague officer. Then even I was telling that where the information are there, but he was just telling that no information is available. So I took inspiration from Bhagat Singh to make noise so that these thieves can listen. So I just announced for my fast into death on the 2012. When I planned, it was I gave the system about 1 year after the letter. That is after the 3 years of my attack. So what happened that when I was to that I remember 26 March or 2012, I had to sit on the fast into death. Before that, there was the movement was going India against corruption. I got support from that. I was invited on the Jantar Mantar, where I told the whole nation about my fast. So national media got my voice and they supported me. Because of that, I was when I sat on the fasting death in Lucknow, administration found that it could be a very triggering point for the as for the corruption. So they just planned very negatively for me. They just took me from the fast side, and then they just tried to keep me in the psychiatric department. They wanted to me declare as a mental, just like the cases of D.D. Mishra sir was there, and the same doctor tried to put me on the same platform. D.D. Mishra sir was the DIC in file department who just exposed the corruption in his department, the file department. When he exposed, he was declared mental, and the chairman of the doctor team who declared him the mental, he also ordered me for the same thing. But because of the doctor who was there to see me, she declined for that, and I could not be admitted to any secretary department, or like that. I came back, but after that the PIL was there, so corruption got exposed to a little bit. I am still trying to expose that corruption. Actually, whole department is trying still to hide this scam, because if this scam is uncovered, their chain of corruption will be broken. And I always find very much this system as beautiful. So I'm so much optimistic that the system is so beautiful that if anything is on the record, it is rectified. Corrupt system is just basing itself on the unrecorded corruption. So I find that as I have put on several things on the record, because of that is now social welfare department of UP has got transformed very dramatically. Even the new officers see that when we talk to new officers, we tell them that whenever I came here, it was so much opaque system, but now it has transformed into the very transparent system. However, some action is needed. So I can say that after the system, the corruption in the social refinement got very reduced. That is very much, actually, I'm not the pioneer of this, but I'm the witness of this. Actually, I've seen, so I'd like to share one more thing here. I've seen one thing that whatever we think of very desperately, we find that things are on that side, whether we are pioneer or we are the part or we are just the witness. But we find that things are on the right path. So actually, so I will always say to every person that you must dream of good things, right? Desperately and try to make effort as whatever you can. You will be surprised to know that one day the things will happen as per your vision. So this is the system of beauty. This is the beauty of the system. This is the beauty of the society what we are living in. So these are things.
Yeah, that's really great to see, because the commitment, the passion, the strong heart behind these all things, that's required to face this all. And again, you did not compromise, you did not stop your getting ready for the future. You continued your preparation, you started preparation, you came here up to you proven through UPSC also, you got success. At least I think you are not going to join in any service through this selection, but yeah, because you have chosen only IAS, right? That's I wanted to know, okay, why not other services? Why did you choose? Did you want to go out of UP? Why only IAS?
So it is not about the UP, it is about the making efficiency. Actually, I have made my strength in the field of education and entrepreneurship, all the things.
Okay.
So all these factors are especially because my very much strength is toward the welfare of the deprived one. As I in Telangana, there is one sir, Dr. R.S. Praveen sir.
R.S. Praveen sir.
Yeah, I have met him, and it was very much filmy type of scene when I met him.
Really?
I have seen his movie, Purna movie. So I always find that such real stories, in thousands and lakhs of stories are required to make our nation a very developed nation. So actually he could do this because he was on the post of secretary. Yes. That is also because of the similar to IAS. Yeah. He was an IPS, but he got a possibility of the simple system. So IAS, my purpose is not to have any. If I say that becoming IAS, if I own any person, I have seen so many IAS officers who are on the very good post, but their personal life is very much devastated.
Yeah.
If any IAS officer is honest and very dutifulness, I know very well his personal life is very much devastated. But he can have satisfaction for doing the things for us. His efficiency to change the life of others, his capacity to influence the decision making of the government is very numerous. So that's why I want to do for that thing. This is what reason that I chose only this thing, and nothing like that in a UP or outside.
Okay, still, of course, you have so many inspirational stories. I think you have so many inspirational personalities you collect, so that you have your own the clarity on the vision, future. What do you want to do? If you are in education field, you can prepare the next generation for the next future challenges. That's really amazing. And also, yeah, R.S. Praveen sir is so dynamic. And, once one IAS officer or IPS officer, one bureaucrat, he is committed to his services, definitely will be inspirational to the next generation or next other states and countries also. That's a salute to R.S. Praveen sir, really, for giving this inspiration through his work and his personality. And also here, Rinku Singh Rahi also, he's also going to be one of the greatest inspirational resource to the next generation. Thank you, Rinku. Really, it's amazing, and all the best and for your next initiatives in UP. We have to see UP should also be one of the leading developed states. Yeah, chalo. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you all of you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah, how is the session? ఎలా ఉందండి సెషన్? ఎలా ఉంది ఒక్కసారి మీరందరూ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇవ్వాలి. హౌ ఇస్ ద సెషన్? హౌ ఇస్ హిస్ పర్సనాలిటీ అండ్ హిస్ విజన్ అండ్ హిస్ కమిట్మెంట్? అతని పోరాట ఇది ఆ స్ఫూర్తి ఎలా ఉంది? నిజమైన మనం సినిమాలో చూస్తూ ఉంటాం ఎక్కడో వి సీ సచ్ పర్సనాలిటీస్ ఇన్ సినిమా కదా. ఎస్ మధు, దట్స్ రైట్. అండ్ రిధి, యా మనకు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అంటే చాలా మంది, ఫ్రాంక్లీ స్పీకింగ్, నా దగ్గరికి స్టూడెంట్స్ చాలా మంది వస్తుంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళు అడుగుతూ ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళని నేను అడుగుతాను క్వశ్చన్స్, హూ ఇస్ యువర్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ టు ప్రిపేర్ ఫర్ సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ అంటే కొందరు పేర్లు చెప్తారు. నేను ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను, ఏమంటే ఓకే వాళ్ళ పేరు చెప్పారు కదా, వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా అచీవ్ చేశారా? డిడ్ దే డూ ఎనీథింగ్ ఫర్ ద సొసైటీ అంటే లేదు సార్, ఫేస్బుక్ లో చూసాను, సోషల్ మీడియాలో మేడమో సారో ఎక్కువ కనిపిస్తారు కాబట్టి వాళ్ళ ఫోటోలు వాళ్ళ ఉంటాయి యూట్యూబ్ లో కాబట్టి ఇన్స్పిరేషన్. నో, కేవలం సోషల్ మీడియాలో కనిపించిన వాళ్ళు కాదండి, నిజంగా వాళ్ళ యొక్క ఏది పర్పస్ ఏంటి, అక్కడ వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళ ఫీల్డ్ లో ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, ఎంత కమిటెడ్ గా ఉన్నారు, ఎంత అద్భుతమైన పాజిటివ్ చేంజ్ తీసుకొస్తున్నారు జీవితాల్లో. అనేక మంది, లక్షల మంది జీవితాలు మార్పులు తీసుకొస్తున్న వాళ్ళని మీరు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ గా తీసుకోవాలి. కానీ పైన మనకు జస్ట్ ఊరికే కనిపించి సోషల్ మీడియాలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళని మీరు తీసుకుంటే అది అంతవరకే ఉంటుందండి. సొసైటీకి ఏంటి లాభం, దేశానికి ఏంటి లాభం? యా ఫైన్. యా ఈ రోజు మనము ఫస్ట్ తెలుగు లిటరేచర్ సివిల్ సర్వీసెస్ కి ఎలా ఉంటుంది తెలుసుకున్నాం. తర్వాత మనకు అగమ్ జైన్ గారు మధ్యప్రదేశ్ నుండి సింగిల్ అటెంప్ట్ లో IAS IPS ఎలా సాధించాలో చెప్పారు. హీ గాట్ 130 ర్యాంక్ అండ్ జనరల్ క్యాండిడేట్ కాబట్టి IPS వచ్చింది, లేదంటే IAS వచ్చి ఉండేది ఫస్ట్ అటెంప్ట్ లోనే. తర్వాత మనకి రింకు, సింగ్, రాహి డైనమిక్ పర్సనాలిటీ, ఒక కమిట్మెంట్ తో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు. ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడున్నా పర్లేదండి, దేశానికి ఉపయోగపడుతూనే ఉంటారు. వాళ్ళు IAS లు ఉన్నా బయట ఉన్నా సొసైటీకి సర్వీస్ చేస్తూనే ఉంటారు. రైట్. రేపు మనము మరొక టాపర్, మరొక సబ్జెక్ట్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ తో రేపు సెషన్స్ ఉంటాయి, సేమ్ 10 to 1 మధ్యలో. బీ రెడీ ఫర్ దట్. అండ్ ఆల్సో మన బ్యాచెస్ స్టార్ట్ కాబోతున్నాయి. ఇంగ్లీష్ రాని వాళ్ళు ఇంగ్లీష్ బ్యాచ్ లో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఒక్క మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి వాట్సాప్ లో, సార్ బేసిక్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అని చెప్పేసి. విల్ సెండ్ యూ ద డీటెయిల్స్, మీకు అన్ని డీటెయిల్స్ పంపిస్తాం ఇంగ్లీష్ క్లాసెస్ కి సంబంధించి. బ్యాచ్ మీరు ఆప్షనల్ సబ్జెక్ట్ హిస్టరీ ఉంది మన దగ్గర, అది బ్యాచ్ మనకు 20th స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. మార్నింగ్ 6 to 8 ఉంటుంది. జనరల్ స్టడీస్ క్లాసెస్ ఈవినింగ్ 5 to 9 ఉంటాయి. మీరు ఎంత త్వరగా అయితే అంత త్వరగా స్టార్ట్ చేయండి మీ జర్నీని, మీ యొక్క IAS లైఫ్ జర్నీని. ఫైన్, చలో డన్. సీ యూ టుమారో. యా బై. Yes.